instant. You can hear the chants.
You know, boring people. They always have a problem with people having fun.
It's not my problem, but now it's my problem.
Sem9 looks like they send in three players into that high tier loot zone and one into the hands of First Raiders. So First Raiders are going to get one easy kill point for themselves.
Should be an easy one, but Sem9 used that to secure that high tier loot zone. It would have been slightly better if that high tier loot zone wasn't near Rimnam, because that's at the very corner of the map.
Yeah.
And the question is, what after, right? If you secure the high tier loot zone, but you don't really have much places to go afterwards.
Did he just stand there and give them a free point? I think
he tried, you know. I think Sosa is low and he tried. Fair, it's
he tried.
Yeah,
tried. Aikal with the first blood, all's good. But Sem9 unfortunately loses a player. I mean, they are not new to dropping out early, so this is all well and fair. Raja wants to use the revival platform immediately instead of buying back Zen OP. I wonder if this will be a good idea. I guess nobody else is going to be dropping by Rimnam Village.
No, definitely not. Not when the circle is not even around Rimnam Village. And you know, it's just the thing with high tier loot zone. Once the round progresses, no one would kind of drop by if they are not already there.
Yeah.
I just wonder how would Sem9 navigate afterwards, assuming that First Raiders Eclipse still hangs around.
I think they will, right? Unless they... Oh! Fudai! What an AC-80 hit from afar. It's an easy kill off of King of Gamers. And Kevin, unfortunately, never saw that coming.
Oh, I bet he didn't. That was a very open shot. I wonder what's the game plan for Kevin just now. So you get these individual pickups, heavy, definitely a much needed point for them. They haven't had the best rounds, round 1 and 2. They finished in 10th and 8th respectively. And they finished both rounds with just 1 kills. So essentially Heavy hasn't gotten much points thus far.
EVOS Divine. It's all about the positioning now. As you can see, EARENA taking those high ground. And it is the bird's eye view that will give them the initial information. But all of the EVOS Divine players trying to stick together as best as possible. Just sending out one guy. And it looks like Mr. 5 about to get taken down by Protete.
Yep.
He's able to pull out that blue wall at the very best moment. Nice. But Shut Up finishes off the job. And that is the advantage of that high ground.
Yeah, that's the pincer that they were looking for. And August now, he comes in with the launch pad to initiate kind of the crunch onto EVOS Divine. August being able to pin down one of the EVOS Divine's members in the building. Ooh. Swings the corner. ABAX is out. EARENA just doing this maneuver so well. Basically just outmaneuvering EVOS Divine.
I think EARENA is just on a whole other level of gameplay today in comparison to yesterday. They're just so on point, they're so focused, and everything seems to be connecting for them. Beyond opportunity, Max 7 is the perfect weapon of choice for Beyond, and that's just too easy of a spray. Argus goes down, but that phenomenal comeback as Shut Up with the Woodpecker finds his back, takes Beyond out of the equation. Sem13, final player in here. There is one vending machine, but no money.
No money. It's dirt poor. I believe there was one nearby, not vending machine, but a revival point. But I think he's now very far away from that. And I think EARENA just knew what to do. August was kind of scouting the area, and they were just waiting for that one moment. It's a coordinated attack, right? You draw the attention of, I believe, Mr. 05, and you get this drop down from Shutdown, and August flies in. It's EVOS Divine. You could not have expected kind of a joint attack like that. Team Flash, on the other hand, very slow start. EVOS Divine, unfortunately, snuffed out. Limit finds Sam at the very end of it.
I mean, EARENA, they just playing this so beautifully. From the start of the day all the way up until now. Argus gets brought back into the game as well. Flash needs to continue moving on, but I like the strategy of just having one player inside the vehicle. Flash has gone down one too many times as those vehicles get taken out in the open, and then they just caught out without any bit of defenses at all. As you can see, Shin just 5 blue walls on him. Getting caught out in a fight right now would ruin their chances from getting into that final circle. So it's a good strategy. Let's see exactly how much further they can push this.
This is going to be an interesting one with attack all around, right beside First Raiders Eclipse. There is a revival point under FR's control, so it it would be a point of contention for attack all around, but they are running onto high ground. So FR, they do have that advantage.
First Raiders just need to stay a little patient, and I believe they do have eyes on attack all around. Forky just needs to show up, using the very edge of that hill to perfection. Not really popping his head up just yet. Lozzie as well.
Yeah, they're really spreading out.
They want to flank around, but this might just be an unfortunate mistake as attack all around tries to stick together. And everybody is keeping an eye on the revival platform. They want to fight for it. First Raider says, no, it's all right, you can have it. We're just going to back away first.
Actually taking a safer stance to this. Maybe they're worried that someone would come from behind. Either way, not being in the central point definitely does help First Raiders. But UAV out, X-Roy underneath that.
Oh my god.
Of all the teams that they have to fight, Sem9 on the opposite end.
Oh, but they are stacked, man. I mean, with this ad drop, not only...
Oh,
no,
what?
Newbie! That's so unfortunate for X-Roy.
That was about to take off.
Got a grenade launcher, got a Groza, 2 super OP weapons, and he gets taken down.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. He was 0.5 seconds from taking off. Got shot off the launch pad. Well, Senna got a freebie there and expand. Actually, still taking control of Clock Tower. I think they moved out for the supply box, but right now they will have to fall back. And with X-Roy out of the way, Sem9 finds a very clear path to allow them to rotate onto mainland. This is good news for Sem9, who did start off on an area that has no way out.
I'm not going to talk about Sem9 until they get to the final circle.
That's a bit too harsh.
Not too many
What if they
times,
make it to
man.
the second circle?
Final circle. Or no words out of the mustachio. That means so unfortunate that they find decent starts.
You have the progression, AJ. You can't just go from first to last. You can't just, you have to, baby steps, baby steps.
Okay,
it's
fine.
Like, okay, third circle.
Yeah, okay, fine. Third circle. Third circle, we start talking about them, okay? Even if they win over Expand, I'm not going to say anything. NIGMA Galaxy slowly peeling away from EVOS Phoenix. It is a good strategy for the team that has been struggling a tad bit. You would have expected NIGMA Galaxy to do much better than they are doing right now. But it's just that sort of a lobby, man. Even Titans can get shut down.
Yeah, you do still see them make aggressive, very, very offensive moves. But clearly, it felt like on one end, it's not as clean as you would thought that NGX would normally pull off. But on the other hand, teams are just a bit more prepared to receive that hit. And now you just see a slightly more neutral NGX. I think they are waiting. They're taking more time to assess the situation before they make that jump. Back then, they would have just done it.
Yeah.
They would not think.
And I think that's the kind of NIGMA Galaxy I miss. The no-brain gameplay, but just all pure skill. Nobody gets to fight back against them.
Yeah, I mean, they almost won the World Series at one point, so that was crazy. I mean, Clock Tower under assault too fast. Not really sure if he wants to come back and help, though. He just got revived. I think the best course of action is to just abandon your teammates. Just try and... There's a vehicle that he can steal and get out of it. That is his own vehicle, in fact. And X-Roy, if he can hold it just a bit longer, that would be great. But unfortunately, he just does not have the health. EXO would have to go down very soon as well. Too fast, you just gotta start running. But unfortunately, Xenop sees him too fast. Can you outrun this? This guy with the sniper rifle, it seems...
One more!
Maybe possible? Too fast, just makes it out of line of sight. Keep running, buddy. Keep running.
I mean, Captain just knows exactly what to do. Axel pins a maneuver once again. Sem9 executing this way too good. And Bio, that's not the way to play the Trip 9.
He might have just lost his team.
And Shut Up takes the kill.
Might have lost his team the entire fight right there because, Rip God also got taken down by August. Oh boy. I mean, Teamfight just couldn't catch a break. Like, in round one, I think round one, it was them as well that ate their own grenade launchers, something along the lines. They're not good at handling explosives. Let's just get that out of the way. It's not licensed to carry explosives.
What a terrible way to start the fight. And then...
How does that happen,
on top of that, your opponent takes the kill point. That's just like salt in wounds,
Things have to have gone horribly wrong, right? They would have seen their opponents coming at them. They placed a trip mine and still stepped on it or something.
That's worse than stepping in poop.
Sure. I mean, if that's if you're happy with that.
If you've ever stepped in poop in your favorite shoe, you know what I mean, man. And this beats that sadness. Stepping into your own trip mine in a team fight that you could have perhaps gotten the upper hand on. You just needed someone to chase you and step into your trip mine. That's all it needed, right? King of Gamers, they get high on a shot out through the Woodpecker. Beautiful headshot. And it's going to be Knight 77, Max 7 in hand. All of the sprays do not connect, but he does have that bonfire. Pulls out the time turner as well just to return fire. Gets a good trade, but Get High gets yet another for himself. And EVOS Phoenix, just one more player now to down. It's going to be Osaka. And unfortunately, there's nothing much he could do.
Uh-oh, EVOS Phoenix, 5 kills. Only 11 minutes in, it seems like EVOS Phoenix are starting to wake up. This is the phase that, people would start to fear the team. They somehow always start the first 2 rounds not doing too great, and then they just ramp up. It's a team that takes time. You give them enough time, this is what they can produce. Expand someone's still alive though. I believe one of their members got taken out again, but Expand still in the game. But it's gonna be a long game for them.
Captain Too Fast gets the deed done all the time. Aikal just tagged up by the nade, but that's not going to take him out of the equation yet. Souza can cook this up, but it's just waiting patiently for Protate to show up. No nades will come flying through into that watchtower just yet. And Shut Up on the other hand, he just needs to make sure he plays his timing right and Get High. Finds Roy out of nowhere and Expand just getting tortured by everyone, every single team they come across.
Just no cigar for this round. Completely shut down at every single corner for Sem9 and then GX and EVOS Phoenix. This is one of those unlucky rounds that they can't do much about. And there's ALFAINK on the northern side, but our eyes are definitely locked onto EARENA against First Raiders Eclipse. EA has 8 kills thus far, and FR, they are very aware of that. They're waiting for that blue zone to force EA into this confrontation. But they gotta be careful though, because I think SES has already alerted FR of their presence.
Darkhold trying to just guess exactly where that shot can go, but there are people from the other side of that boundary who's guessing exactly where he's hiding as well. Do you find Zen OP? This sniper is just so dangerous out there on the battlefield. He's going to continue leading the charge on the overall kill feed as well as overall kill leaderboard later on. Dew with this sniper, can he find Ashura as well? The circle slowly moving away from them. Jonah finds me now, and that's a fight between them, and Fudai takes himself out again!
My God, the Viet teams are just not good with explosives. This is absolute tragedy for both Heavy and Team Flash. EVOS Phoenix.
That's 2 times in today, man.
Two times in today. At least we know the Kryptonite is explosive. Give them the they will do the job for themselves. But we have no time for that because EVOS Phoenix, they're about to wipe up Heavy, attack all around on
GG.
one end. What is this? What is this festival? Sem9, EARENA, attack all around. NIGMA Galaxy, they're all there. First Raiders Eclipse, they are the only one who is not involved in this scuffle. We're gonna have a 6-way fight, AJ.
I think I can finally start talking about Sem9 again. Sem9 alive and kicking, and here comes attack all around. Grenade launcher for the pop, and EARENA bites the dust in the 7th spot, all thanks to AAA.
And now down to 6 teams. EVOS Phoenix hiding in this building, but SES ALFAINK and knocking on the doors right through the front gate. Get High, trying to survive. They are trying to plug all of the openings. Buy a bit of time. SES, they will need to work for this kill if they really want EVOS Phoenix to get out. But then GX, they're making quick work of Sem9 on the other end. AAA also joins in. SES ALFAINK, they have the world champions boxed in, but they cannot get the finishing blow. And now EVOS Phoenix, they run down to challenge this. I'm not really sure if that is the right idea. And Ray, he's able to get the initial knockdown. Bara actually takes down Jonah on the other end as well. Moshi, can the clutch gods do this for EVOS Phoenix? It seems like he is gonna get overpowered by numbers. Get High now will be the one left alive.
And he's just gonna chill behind a crate. Just wait for someone to come hunting him down before he pops off. The Charge Buster is gonna be the perfect secret weapon in his hands. But if he is overwhelmed by the numbers, then EVOS Phoenix is all done and dusted. But those 10 kill points is going to lead him a long way. But here comes the backstep through SES ALFAINK. They don't know they're pulling it off. And Get High sure as hell knows that it's coming, though. He is up and out of there.
Yeah, it is high time. He's going to start running. Puts up the glue wall now. Puts himself outside the building. But SCS ALFAINK, they have the numbers. Oh, First Raiders, they're coming in from behind. They're coming in for the voucher again. SCS gotta quickly get rid of EVOS Phoenix because First Raiders, they're making quick work of you. NGX also chipping in as well. Sem9 out of the equation. We're down to 4 teams, but First Raiders Eclipse once more is doing the strategy of just waiting for that right moment. They're getting these free kills, and now they are in a really, really safe compound.
Sem9 finding the final circle, and that's a rarity if you ask me. First Raiders on the other hand, just the 3 kills. SCS ALFAINK trying to maintain their #1 spot, but they do have to deal with NIGMA Galaxy and Attack All Around, who are in front waiting for them to be done and dusted with this fight. Nate's not going to hit at all.
Oh, their rebound, that gave me a heart attack. I think it's a bit miscommunication. One of them decided to throw a nade and the other put up a glue wall, but they're going to get peppered right now by utilities. Oh, First Raiders, they've gotten in the corner. Those nades, those glue walls from First Raiders, they are just making life fun. And look at this grenade shower from afar. SCS, they're just going to eat all of it. Some of them are bouncing off. NIGMA Galaxy, oh, they have a good time, but AAA knows where they are.
Now, I think they still do have an amazing chance here. SES, they've got a grenade launcher. Can they go for the pop? No, they're getting taken down one after the other. And SES ALFAINK, they bite the dust. But AAA, they take the shots from afar. First Raiders Eclipse bites the dust as well. NIGMA Galaxy now looking for attack all around. Can do once again deliver. Few God with the initial shots. Takes down a good glue wall. Kororo goes down all thanks to that glue wall melters come out through.
The
NIGMA Galaxy drives around. Backstab for stop. But no, this is all over. Attack all around, should have this round in the bag, but Caramel's holding on for his dear life alongside Stop. Stop goes down, Caramel final guy, they can't find him, but the numbers will be overwhelming.
Yeah, Caramel, do you have enough? Nope. NIGMA Galaxy ran down by attack all around, and the Thais finally put one on the board. It's good to be home, it's good to be back.
Every round, you will have a brand new leader up the leaderboard. And this time, I believe it's going to be attack all around. SCS ALFAINK, they survived for very long, but unfortunately, no kill points to their side to keep them in that #1 spot. EVOS Phoenix, on the other hand, unfortunate in terms of survivability this time. They thought they could get the deed done, but they got caught out by a couple of those loose grenades as well. And SCS ALFAINK, just when you thought they were going to be able to make quick work of their brothers, they didn't bring out that grenade launcher, which is just a little bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, it's unlucky for both SCS ALFAINK and First Raiders. They're caught between the fight amongst themselves, and